Hello everyone, Strikoder here, and welcome back to a new episode of the Active Directory Hacking Lab. In this episode, we're gonna run our Oracle VirtualBox Manager and configure our environment. So I have my Kali machine already set up with 7 gigabytes of RAM and I believe 100 of space of storage. And I'm gonna add the domain controller. So I'm gonna name that domain con, and the ISO image is gonna be the Windows server. Be sure in the edition to choose the desktop experience. The type, version, it is 22 64-bit. Be sure that you downloaded 64-bit, and the username, I'm gonna leave it as vbox user, or I'm gonna say domcon, domain con, and the password is gonna be abc123 exclamation mark at hashtag, like this. I'm gonna use this password always, and for the admins we'll see later, I'm gonna just add D over here. And for the hardware, I'm gonna give that around 6.5. You can decrease or increase that whenever you want. Processors, I'm gonna provide, I would say 24 or 20, that is enough. 60 for the domain controller and 40 and 50 for the others. I believe 50 would be the first machine where we can run some attacks, and 40 for the other. And we're gonna finish. Let me bring that into here. Devices, view, you can configure your machine and install the, what was it called? I forgot. That made your virtual machine a little bit better, but in my case, I don't need that for now. Let me try scale mode, switch. No, I didn't. Okay, yeah, it worked. It worked. So for now, we are installing our server. Meet me after it finishes. Okay, so after it finishes, you can restart. You'll see that your Windows server is getting ready to be configured. Just wait a little bit. And when signing in, you'll be signed in. That's strange. Okay. Go to Server Manager and press on Manage. Or before pressing on Manage, let me change the name. So name. So the name we have here is the name that we gave. Okay, so for the administrator, give the password that we configured. So the current name is domain con that we configured through our VirtualBox. You can say something like lab.dc. Let's restart that for now. Continue and meet me after the restart. Okay, we'll come back again. Now to the server manager. So now when we press manage, add rules, press next, next. So here we see our name, labdc. That's why we changed our name. Now we need to add the certificate services and the domain services. Let's start with this, add features, next, next, next. And you can press that auto restart after installing. Press install, and whenever it finishes, please don't close the window. I'm gonna show you what do we need to do. Okay, so here I didn't notice I had you don't have adequate user rights. Let me close that. What is the notification? Okay. Let me sign out. In case it's great to have these kind of errors to fix them on the record. So for me, I need to press Ctrl Alt Delete on the right side of the keyboard and log in as the administrator. This is the password. Okay, now since we have the server manager running in automatically, then probably now we have the adequate, I would say, stuff to do that. Restart, yes. And now we're gonna press install. Okay, now we are installing, so meet me. Once again, please don't press close. Meet me after it finishes. Okay, now it finishes. Let's join to a new forest. So we don't have an existing forest. Let me rename that to Pentesting.local. Usually they use the DCQN of the company for the root domain name, but in our case, just .local works here. Leave everything as usual, and the password is gonna be ABC as well, 123 exclamation mark at hashtag. Repeat that again. I had a typo. Next, next. Wait a little bit for the domain name. It's gonna be Pentest. Yep, that's correct. The path. So here we have the NTDS and sysvol, which might we might use them for some attack vectors. Next, prerequisites. Okay, install. So after it finishes, we gonna make a reboot. Let's wait. Okay, so you'll be prompted that you need to sign out, close, close, and make a reboot. Okay, after getting back from a reboot, let me make this bigger. Although the quality is worse, but at least it might be better for the YouTube. And let's wait a little bit more. Okay, I got prompted this error. Press OK. We're gonna sign in as administrator. Okay, and in here, add rules and features. Again, always next. So here we see it's a domain joined lab domain controller .pentest.local, and here is our IP address. Now we need to add the certificate for a future attack vectors. Next, next. Be sure that certificate authority is chosen, and choosing the restart, ticking the restart box would not be a bad thing. Let's wait, and again, please don't press close. Meet me after it finishes. Okay, that was fast. Configure, press next, certification authority, next, enterprise, okay, root CA. We don't have a private key, we need to create our 256. So in case you made that 4096, the escape one and the certify, you need to change your attack your tool attack flags. However, I'm gonna keep that for now. You can leave that as 5 years. Probably we will finish everything in less than a month, so we don't need that. And close, and be sure to restart that. And that was it regarding the server. Meet me next episode where we'll configure the Windows workstations.